Alright, before this video starts, I do want to let you guys know that this video is going to be different from the other stuff that I usually tend to upload on here or will upload. This is more of just me like blabbing to myself about topics that I really like or just opinions that I have about stuff. Just because with this game, I feel like it's more of like a relaxed game that I can just talk, just ramble about. I do want to let you guys know ahead of time that I kind of just stayed on one topic. I should have moved on from topic to topic. I promise you I will get better at that the more I continue this little series, if I continue it, just because if you see in the video later on, I do have problems with my Elgato and it completely pisses me off. But I promise you those problems will be fixed later on. But besides that, I really hope you guys enjoy this because I kind of have fun just talking. It's just about random stuff. I'm pretty stupid about things, so I hope you guys enjoy this, but I'll just let y'all get to the video. What y'all feel about anime? Like, what's y'all's opinion about anime? Y'all like it? Hate it? I mean, nowadays with this generation, it seems like it's more mainstream medium now, like mainstream media. Mainstream media. Why did I think of medium? I don't know. I like anime. I've always liked anime since I was a kid. It has its flaws. There's some weird ass animes out there, but hey, some weird ass shows out there too, and movies. Can't forget that Twilight is just basically a fucking lolicon or some shit. Or what is it? Nah, it's like, nah, I wouldn't categorize it like that. I would categorize like Twilight more like those weird ass animes where they have the 100-year-old guy dating a high schooler. So I don't know what you call that. I mean, pedophilia, but I don't know what else you call that. But yeah, that's the thing about with anime is that, like I just said, it has its weirds and then it has like its really good ones, but a lot of weirds. But compared to like other animes, like in I mean, shows or cartoons or TV shows and movies that we have here in America, or things that just are not animated or Japan made, it's not that different. We got crazy shit too. Like I said, Twilight, it's just a movie and it's really weird. We have movies that sexualize people that shouldn't be sexualized. It's just, yeah, it's just bad all in all. That's all I can remember is like I got into anime when I was like in 5th or 4th grade. I remember growing up, people talking about, oh, anime is weird, anime is lame, but like they were fucking head over heels for Twilight, which is so fucking weird because the guy's like 100 years old. He can go to college. The guy looks old enough to go to college. The characters look old enough to go to college. Why did he stay in high school? That just doesn't make sense of it. It's so fucking bad. It's so bad. And then you have him, the wolf guy. What's it, Jacob? He imprints on a baby. Like, but it's romantic. Like, no, that's just weird. That's weird. It's weird in movies like that, and it's weird in animes. But it's just, you know, it has a fan base. Fan base is wrong, but it has a fan base. Same like other shows. They can be good shows and the fan base can just be weird, but then there's just like weird shows and the fan base is just also weird. I don't even watch anime like that no more, but I watch it then and there. I'd rather watch more anime than some of these shows that they be putting out because they're just not fun. But it's just like, I don't know, they don't catch my attention as much as they used to. Let me know if y'all got, like, do you guys watch anime more or like TV shows more, or do you guys just don't watch any of it? Like, I just stick to like me watching YouTube videos, watch a movie then and there, but yeah, just don't watch as much as I used to. Because to me, I feel like that's just how I am right now. It's just I don't watch anime as much. If I do, I watch like one new anime compared to when back then I used to watch like 5 or more new animes at the same time. That's why I still got a bunch of animes I have to finish watching. Like Fire Force, I dropped it at season 2. I still got to rewatch it and catch up because the new season came out, I think, already, or is coming out. Black Clover I dropped because I heard that they were gonna stop because of the animation. It was gonna go to Bleach, which, oof, don't even get me started with Bleach. Fucking hate that anime. And before you click off, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, okay? Because fuck Bleach. I think it's one of those animes that is just because, I don't know, it's just, it's not as good as any other anime you could probably recommend to other people. It's just not that good. It's one of those animes where like it gets good after the 100th episode, which I don't think that's a good excuse to give to people when watching an anime. They're like, oh no, just keep watching, bro. You're gonna miss peak. Like they'll give you that stupid ass meme where the fucking guy's digging for diamonds. No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna wait. If it takes 100 episodes for an anime or a manga to get good, it's just not worth it. It should be an attention grabbing from the very beginning. Like, why do I have to wait until the 100th episode for it to finally be good? It's so dumb. It's like the same with Boruto. And Boruto could have literally just had everything handed to him. The definition of a nepo baby. But the anime is so bad. I hear people say the manga's really good, but even then, I just don't know. I gotta give it a shot, but even then, I don't even want to because of how bad the anime was. It's just, it doesn't even get good until like later on, which now it's getting good because of the time skip, which is so dumb. But yeah, Bleach also suffers from that. It's just those animes, man. I don't know. I mean, maybe you guys like it, but hey, if you like it, you like it. I can't blame you for liking shitty anime, and that's not my responsibility. Okay. No, whatever anime you like, that's your opinion, all alone, you know. You like it. Can't tell you that you have shitty taste, even though you do, but it's like My Hero Academia. Like, I bet that pissed off people right there with the fan base. My Hero Academia is just another anime where it's like, I know it's good because I used to watch it, but the fan base got so annoying. It's just like I can't fathom watching it and separating the fan base. It's just, and I know I should, and it should be easy, but it's like, oh my god, like, you got fucking My Hero Academia fans killing themselves just because a certain character didn't end up with this character. It's so dumb. These are animated characters. They're not real. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect you if the anime is good or bad or not. It's just, it shouldn't affect you if the characters don't get it together, but I don't know, it's just dumb. But I mean, it's not like a bad starter anime. I will say that. It's not a bad starter anime, it's a good starter anime. It's just not as good as people think it is. It's getting good. Don't get me wrong. I hear the anime really is getting good, or it was getting good because the anime already ended. But it's just one of those animes where it's just I can't get into it because of the fandom. It's just the way the characters are handled is just, I do not like it. It's just very dumb. It's very dumb anime. It's just one of those animes like I feel like is overhyped. Like here's a few. I'll give you these anime list of like animes that I think is overhyped, and then I'll give you my top 5 animes that I think are like, it's probably overhyped as well, but like I like. So My Hero Academia is just another one of those animes that I just think is overhyped. What's another one? Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like it's overhyped. It's good. Okay, before I even like, because I feel like I'm gonna fucking offend people over this dumb shit. They're good. These are all good animes. It's just they're overhyped. They're not the masterpiece a lot of people think they are. They're really fun. They're fun to watch, but they're not masterpieces. My Hero Academia, overhyped. Jujutsu Kaisen, overhyped. Chainsaw Man, overhyped. Alright, I'm pausing it right here real quick just because I did not mean to say Chainsaw Man. I guess in my head I said Demon Slayer, and for some reason I said Chainsaw Man because I wanted to talk about Chainsaw Man because how it's overhated and people are now realizing how good it is because of the Reze movie, which, fuck you. You guys called it a Gunner anime. You guys just can't fucking read, so suck a dick. And I don't even mean just read the manga. I mean like literally just context in the show, in the anime. It's like, I get into it later in the video right now, but it cuts off because of my damn Elgato. But just know, Chainsaw Man is peak. Demon Slayer is overhyped. It's still good, but overhyped. What's another overhyped anime? Man, I can't. Don't fucking Solo Leveling. I love it. Dial it back, guys. Dial it back. Here's the thing, though. I still think it was a pretty good anime. It's a good ass anime. I don't even want to get into the free win versus Solo Leveling type shit with the anime awards, but I can agree and disagree with a lot of things with that debate. But even then, I still haven't watched Free Ren. I only watched like a couple episodes. I just haven't had time to continue watching it. But I that's one of the animes I really do need to finish watching, because I hear it's really good, and from the first couple episodes I can already tell you it's better than Solo Leveling by like a long shot. So, but like I said, it's just like a popular vote. I'm not gonna even try to use that word. I'm fucking too retarded. It's just more like whoever gets votes and shit. So that's what you gotta take to heart, knowing that shit. Because trust me, when you find out that your favorite anime doesn't win Anime of the Year or movie or Academy Awards, even though they have like the better stories and animation, it's dumb. It's just popular. There's gonna be more fandom for this. It's just also like, it's just bigger fandoms for certain animes and other things. I get told to watch Hunter x Hunter a lot, but I don't feel like it's overhyped. I feel like it's a good amount of like, hey, you know, watch it. It's really good. And then like they give you actual good reasons of why it's really good, not just like, oh, it's good. And my Elgato ass. And I just dropped my controller. Yeah. Alright, we're back. But yeah. Fuck was I talking about? But like for me, my like top animes for me, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. That one, #1 for me. One of my most favorite animes. After that, I would put Code Geass, and then after Code Geass, I would put Attack on Titan. And then after Attack on Titan, I would put Death Note, and then after Death Note, I would put Dragon Ball. Because fuck you, I'm a basic bitch, and I like me some Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is overhated. It's one of those animes that I feel like is overhated just because how good he is. Motherfuckers hate me because they ain't me. Just typical shit. I mean, motherfuckers out here thinking that One Punch Man, or sorry, I'm fucking thinking of that one clip with Doja Cat. One Piece is breaking records when Dragon Ball's been doing that shit day one. They don't even gotta try. But hey, you know, to each their own. Attack on Titan is just one of those animes I feel like is also overhated because of the ending. Like I said, spoilers. A lot of people don't believe Attack on Titan landed with the ending, and I'm gonna be one of those people that tells you you're fucking retarded. I feel like it's retarded that a lot of people just don't think the anime's ending is good, and it just shows that a lot of people just don't understand like common sense when it comes to certain things. That's not the word I was trying to use, but I'm too retarded to think of it, but you're too retarded to not like the ending, so fuck you. So to me personally, I think the ending's perfect because it shows what Eren wanted to be from the very beginning. He wanted to be free. He wanted to be free as a bird, and the ending shows that. Now, the problem that a lot of people have is that they don't like that Eren basically either reincarnated as a bird. I believe that's what people believe. And you know what? And that's a fine thing to believe in. You can either believe he got reincarnated as a bird, or it's a symbolic thing of him because of believing that's him as a bird. You can take it either way. Either way, it's not a bad ending. Both ways are perfectly fine. It just doesn't make sense why people hate it. Okay, let's say for example you take it as, oh, he got reincarnated as a bird, and that's stupid. So you're telling me Eren's a bird now? That's dumb. Why? How is that dumb? The guy that turns into a fucking titan, a giant ass being, just builds an anatomy and muscle out of thin air, which is literally what happens And you're telling me the reincarnation of a bird is what you draw the line in the anime? The anime is perfect. Spoilers again. Like, I know that's like I'm already spoiling and shit, but like I'll fucking have a spoiler before I even say spoiler, just because I might forget and shit on some shit. But with Code Geass, it shows that oh my god, I'm brain farting on his name. When he was basically making himself a bad guy to like show everyone that, hey, I gotta get everyone to work together and basically group everyone from this kingdom and this royal bloodline and this bloodline so that everyone will stop fighting each other. So I'm gonna make myself the bad guy. It could be going down. And here's the thing, you can say, oh well, that's just such a basic thing. If it was such a basic thing, there would be a lot of more animes doing such an amazing masterpiece story like that. You can do a basic story like that, but it all just depends on how you write the beginning, the middle, and the end of it, and it just all has to come out perfect. And that's what Code Geass and Attack on Titan were able to do. Honestly, the only flaws I have with Attack on Titan is just how long it fucking took. I watched Attack on Titan when it first came out and stopped it when it came out in 2013, I think, with season 3, because of, oh my god, the years it took for it to like finally come back. Even season 4 took parts, and that pissed me off too. That's the only flaw I can think of for Attack on Titan, me personally. Now, like I said, reincarnation cannot be a thing that people are like, oh, that's so dumb. Why is that even a thing? He wanted to be free. I mean, the first thing that they showed in the anime was he wanted to, like, the freedom of a bird. And what's the most free thing you can think of? A bird. Like, what? I just don't get it, how people hate it. Even if you take it the second approach, where like it's a symbolic meaning behind people, like when people pass and they see like a ladybug or a certain flower or a cloud, it's supposed to be a symbolic gesture of like, hey, look, it's that person. Why can't that be the thing for Mikasa looking at that bird, and then the bird comes into it and it takes its scarf? Why is that why is that such a crazy thing for it to be like a symbolic thing? It doesn't even have to be Eren. It could just be a random ass fucking bird that just did that randomly. I've seen birds do crazy shit, not the scarf shit, but I've seen it do crazy shit. But it's just one of those things where I'm just like, I don't understand how people classify this as a ending that's just bad. It's just another example of how dumb the anime fan base has gotten lately. And I blame a lot of like just people that watch animes off of TikTok. They don't understand, like, hey, let me watch the whole thing before I give my opinion on it. As I just said, that Bleach his ass after the 100th episode. But it is. I mean, I think like you have to watch at least 100 episodes, I feel like, of something to get an understanding of something. I feel like at least then you can speak on something like that. But it's just like, I don't know, it's just, that's another problem with like new generation of anime. It's just so dumb. It's so dumb. Like, especially with these TikTokers where they just dog on, like, oh my god, Dragon Ball. Like I said, it's one of my top 5 like animes that I really enjoy. I grew up on. I watched it. It wasn't like one of, I mean, I guess it's one of the first animes I started watching it, because I watched it in 5th grade. I used to watch it on my tablet. I watched Dragon Ball, and when I mean Dragon Ball, I mean Dragon Ball when he was a kid. And Dragon Ball Z, okay, fucking, I'll get into it right now, but yes, I still love Dragon Ball Z as well. But yeah, Dragon Ball all in all, I love it all. Except for GT. GT's bad. Daima is better. It's not the best, but it's better. But the problem with Dragon Ball lately is just a lot of people are just assuming and repeating the same shit that they hear on the internet without actually watching it. Oh, Dragon Ball is nothing but fighting and no character development. It has character development. It's just not character development you want for a certain character. Like, you expect, oh, I want Yamcha or this certain character to have character development, or Gohan. Nah, we're gonna give it a Vegeta, or like this other character, like Krillin. We're gonna give it to these people because, you know what, fuck you. That's why. And so Toei Animation does that shit. But characters do get character development. Gohan had character development. It just didn't lead to where people expectations were thinking they was gonna go. they thought, oh, well, he's gonna be the next Goku, he's gonna be this. But if you show his character and see how his character was being molded, he was never gonna be that. Except in the Buu Saga, he was gonna be that. But then, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I'll do some research to see if this rumor is true, but I remember growing up seeing that it was. But Toriyama was told by his editors and like the fandom during that time that they did not want to see Gohan as the main hero of the story and the Buu arc. So you wrote Gohan out. He took him out of the story, and that's what happened. But now people want Gohan, and now he's beast. Now with Totoro in charge, that they show what is it called, more screen time for Goten and like Trunks as well. I hope they show them as like wanting to be fighters, or like capable of being the main heroes themselves, not just Gohan and Piccolo and all these other characters that we like people complain about the wrong things, I feel like. And like I said, Dragon Ball gets a lot of hate with the character development, but the only problem with that is they do have character development. It's just not character development that people like. Certainly I don't like, because like I said, some of these characters don't get character development that should. I'm really glad that we got to see more about like Piccolo. That's cool to me in superheroes, and I hope that continues now. I miss Dragon Ball. But yeah, it's just, and then like I said, oh my god. Okay, now here's a little nitpick. Like, I really don't blame. I really don't blame. I said Willy. Did I say Willy? I don't even fucking know. I feel like I'm having a stroke. So I'm being pissed off that my fucking thing isn't working. I don't believe that a lot of people that say they're Dragon Ball fans are Dragon Ball fans. Mainly because of this. Team 4 Star. I love it. I fucking grew up on Team 4 Star. I used to watch them in middle school while I was watching Dragon Ball, because I was a big fan. It's a parody show of Dragon Ball. It's made by Dragon Ball fans for Dragon Ball fans. Problem it gets to now is a lot of people that are watching them, or now starting to watch them, aren't Dragon Ball fans. They're not. They're just people that confuse, like, the whole Goku is a bad dad. If you ask a quote-unquote Dragon Ball fan why they believe Goku's a bad dad, the one thing they'll bring up to you, oh, well, he brings a sensu bean to sell. It's like, that's all you can think of. The one thing that he did bad, like his very dumb decision, but like if you think about it story-wise, he did that so he can actually get pushed up to the wall, so that when he finally is pushed up to the wall, he can now surpass that and push past his limits and get to Super Saiyan 2. If you watch the actual fucking show, you can realize that. But they only seen Team 4 Star. And Team 4 Star is not to blame. I want to say that first. Team 4 Star is not to blame because of stupid people. They literally state, watch the original show before you watch us, because then you'll be able to enjoy their jokes. Because even then they poke at that. They even poke at that. They knew that the people weren't going to do that, because they poke at that, the fact that people don't watch Dragon Ball, and then they complain about like character development and storytelling and shit in Dragon Ball, when Dragon Ball is the one that has it. Z doesn't carry that much because it sticks more to fighting compared to a lot of things, but it still has it in it. But if you really want story development and character development, watch Dragon Ball. Everything that you complain about, Dragon Ball has. Dragon Ball is the perfection that a lot of people want out of Dragon Ball Z or Super. It has it. Just watch it. It's not that hard. Dude, what is fucking making my game like freeze up? My internet lately has been just doo-doo water. It is actually pissing me off. But yeah, it's just, dude, now my audio is not working. What the fuck? But it's just I fucking lost what the fuck I was saying. But yeah, I honestly forgot what the fuck I was saying. But yeah, just Dragon Ball gets a lot of hate from like people that don't even clearly watch Dragon Ball. Oh shit. Dragon Ball Gate, yeah, okay, now I remember what the fuck I was saying. I had a complete brain fart on what the fuck I was gonna talk about. But yeah, Dragon Ball gets a lot of hate, unnecessary hate, I feel like. Just because, like I said, people don't actually watch the anime. They just go by ear of whatever people say. If, like, here's the thing. Bringing Bleach back and My Hero Academia, I can say that anime is dog water. I can say it's so fucking boring until it gets to the 100th episode, or this character's annoying. It's ass. But guess what? Watch it. I'm still gonna recommend it to you because you know why? Everyone has a different taste in anime. It's the same thing in everything else. You might like this burger. I might think it tastes like shit. You might like this TV show. I might think it looks like shit. I think my fucking internet's pissing me off is what I think. Thanks, buddy. Alright. That pisses me off. This pisses me off. But yeah. Stop. I feel like that's another thing that, like I said, in the anime community, it just needs to stop dealing with people. Stop taking other people's opinions. Just, you can take them in, give out your own opinion, but don't give out your, like, just stop taking people's opinion as like if that's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's their opinion about that show. You can build your own opinion by watching the show. It's not that difficult. And I feel like a lot of people are starting to forget that. Like, hey, just watch it. Stop going like, oh, I heard it's ass. I heard it's dog water. Like, no. Like, I heard reviews about Superman that it was gonna be ass, or like, oh, well, Superman saves a squirrel for some reason while he's fighting a monster. I think that's pretty stupid. I watched the movie, and yeah, he does that, but they take it away like the Justice Gang is there and that they're actually the ones like fighting the monster while he's over there trying to basically do crowd control and like make sure nobody gets hurt, even a little squirrel, which is what Superman is, the hero that's there to everyone. But like I said, it's just stop taking people's opinions and thinking, hey, I heard it's ass, it's gotta be ass. Watch it. Just watch it. Even if it's like the worst thing ever, just watch it. Stop taking other people's opinions and thinking, yeah, well, they said it's ass, so I'm not gonna watch it, or they said this person is bad, so I'm just gonna say he's bad too. It's like, people gotta stop doing that. But it's being done a lot in the anime community, and Dragon Ball mainly is the one taking a lot of damage for that shit, because people are just like, oh, Dragon Ball is dumb, I don't get why it's so popular. Watch it. Watch it. And then people are gonna be like, yeah, I watched it. I watched clips from Team 4-Star, and they even make fun of it. They make fun of it because it has its flaws, but they watched the anime. You can't even understand half of the jokes because you haven't watched the anime. It's like when people make, like I said, it brings it all back to when you ask a quote-unquote Dragon Ball fan, hey, what's your favorite line of this character? And then they just go, what's a random Team 4-Star line that I can think of right now? What is it called? Oh my god, the muffin button, or what's it called? Push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of juice. It's like, you think you're pretty, or like some shit like that. It's like, they say those instead of actual lines from the show. It's just, I don't know. And like I said, it shouldn't affect it, but it sadly does, because the anime community at the end of the day is what lets us have like really enjoyable animes. So if like the anime community gets dumb, then we're just gonna have nothing but dumb animes get more attention. And so when you have really good animes out there and they're not getting the attention that a lot of people it deserves, it's just not gonna get like sequels, or it just won't get picked up. It's like animes that people don't really understand until like people start pointing it out to them. That's when people are like, oh my god, this anime is actually really good. Oh my god, it's actually hype. Chainsaw Man is now being talked about everywhere because of the Reze movie. People are now realizing, hey, the anime is actually really good, quality is good, the storytelling, Denji is actually being used because he was never given a life that he had wanted as a kid. He never got to experience these things. He never went to school. He never got to know what the touch of love was or any basic little human thing. But if you just get people's other opinions on the internet, you're just gonna be like, oh, it's a Gunner anime. That's what the Chainsaw Man is. It's just another Gunner anime. It's not. Watch the anime for yourself or read the manga. It's not. Or like people are like, oh, you can't pick that up from season 1. You can't tell it's not just a Gunner anime from season 1. You can. If you watch the anime, you can tell. From the beginning of the anime, it starts off of how shitty a life Denji's life is. I mean, he eats a cigarette. First of all, he doesn't eat a cigarette, so let me correct that. I mean, technically he does, but he puts it in his mouth. But he's willing to do it because of, like, what's it called? The life he's going through. He needs the money. And even then, little things that are like put off as a joke, where power goes, oh, Denji, anything that's in his mouth that may have a taste of nutrients, he automatically swallows. That should show you right there how fucking tragic his life is. Like, obviously he's gonna be taking advantage because all he knows is follow orders and do what you can to survive for yourself. That's all he knows. So obviously the little smallest things as a reward for him is amazing to him. Like boobs, the touch of a girl, love, it's all a reward. Okay, so clearly my Elgato's ass. I honestly don't even feel like continuing this video. How long is this video? It's an hour now. Okay, I'm gonna cut it short. Fuck that. That's it. I can't even continue this. I was gonna continue this, but I clearly need a new Elgato. Alright, well, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, this is a new thing I want to try out, where it's like more of just me blabbing about and my thoughts and opinions on things. I need to get better at switching topics from topic, and also my Elgato. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.